Hello everyone, very good morning and welcome to this particular video where we are going to talk about self-awareness. All right, so without any further delay, let's get started. I hope I am audible. I just wanted to double check. Yep, just allow me a second to double check if I am audible. So as I can see, we are live over YouTube, and those of you who are watching this live on YouTube, please type hashtag live in the comments below. Yes, and let's get started with the session without any further delay. So let me share my screen and let me make you understand what exactly do I mean to say when I refer to self-awareness. All right. So so the importance of self-awareness in personal and professional life is the topic for the day. And the reason why I chose this particular topic is because you must have felt this over a period of time after entering to this society and this world, the professional world, that someone uh, regrets or they encounter such situations where they if they are not completely self-aware and they perform or do something after that they tend to regret about it. Okay, so something happens like you are in a social gathering and someone said you something, and you after not being completely aware of what exactly the context of him or her saying that, you replied something, and after that you realize that this was not what I meant to say at that particular moment, and because of which you feel embarrassed maybe, or you feel ashamed of what you said. But it would not have happened at the first place if you were self-aware and you knew about the exact situation that was going to happen regarding this. So exactly, this is just a part of being self-aware. So if you are confused between being self-aware and being self-conscious, then let me first clear that first for you. Being self-aware is more to do with your own self. Okay, and being self-conscious is has more to do with how other perceive me, right? And that makes all the difference. Being self-aware helps you to be a better person by acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses and working on them to grow in your personal and professional life. But being self-conscious makes you feel anxious, shy, and it it compels you to do something that will keep you isolated and not encounter the situations that makes you self-conscious, right? So that is the basic difference between self-awareness and being self-conscious. So self-conscious has always to do with others, how others are perceiving me. That is something that self-consciousness is, and you should not be worried about that. Let people perceive the way you are, only when it is possible, only when you are self-aware. Okay, so that is the main gist of the this particular thing. Okay, let me share a wonderful, very wonderful quote that Aristotle in his book Metaphysics said, that was knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Okay, so this was particularly a wonderful quote that Aristotle said and wrote, and I feel that let's begin this particular live session with this quote. And of course, after understanding the depth of this quote, you will be aware about the importance of being self-aware. All right. So let's understand what are the importance, what exactly are the importance of being self-aware. Okay. I hope my screen is visible. Please do type yes in the chat box if it is. I would like to request the admin team, the backup team to please confirm. Yep. Thank you. So Self awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence, leadership, and personal growth. As I already have said you that self awareness has more to do with your inner self. It's about finding your strength and understanding your strength to leverage them for success. It's about recognizing your weaknesses to improve or compensate. Yes, it's about having skills that will help you to navigate yourself through complex social situations, and it will help you to build stronger relation. Now that you know yourself better, you understand yourself better, you are able to take more informed decisions, and according to your own will and your own judgment, maybe, right? So these are the importance of being self-aware. If you are self-aware, you will be able to do all these things. All right. If you ever felt that no, I am not able to take good decisions, right? No, I am not able to understand what exactly is my strength, or where do I need to work on. Let's uh, talk about it as not weaknesses but areas of improvement, right? So those can be improved if you are completely aware about your own personality, your own test, right? So you must be aware about the individuals who are into business. They do this SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, right? And in addition to that, those who are on top management position, they do some even stronger analysis to understand the self, their self, right? SWOT analysis is to understand about a particular situation and the upcoming future sets or something, if they are starting a project or something related to that. But managers who are on top level, like CEOs of big companies, and managers who are handling a lot of individuals below them, they do this test called Johari window and MBTI personality test, 16 traits of different personalities. So all these types of tests helps them know, understand better, right? Only when they know themselves better, they will be able to judge and assess the other person in a correct way, so that they can deal with them in a proper way, right? According to the interest of their own self, according to the interest of their own company, according to the interest of the other person as well. Keeping everything into the consideration, they can take a decision. Um, and that is the importance of having self awareness. All right, let's move to the next part, that is benefits of being self-aware, right? So let's look at what exactly is this point all about. So when you are self-aware, you will have definitely a higher tendency of being a good leader. You will be leader. You will be an effective leader, and you will have a mindset of collaboration. Instead of competing, you will collaborate with others, because you understand everyone and you understand yourself. So you can align yourself with others and collaborate with them, right? The next thing is informed decision making. As I already have said, that it helps you become a better decision maker, as you are already aware about the whole thing. Okay. Yes, and of course, personal growth and development. This is something that happens if you start harnessing your strength and working on your weaknesses, and that can only happen if you are self-aware, right? The next point is stronger relationships. As you are completely sure about what do you want and what do you need and what exactly to expect from others, it helps you to take decisions related to your relationship and make them stronger, right? So that is something that is another benefit of being self-aware. Okay. The next thing is career success. Of course, it is something that I not want to emphasize, because every one of us are aware about the issue that is currently going on in this job market, right? There is recession and there's a lot of there's not a lot of chance and opportunity in the job market. So if you want to stand out from others, your competitors in the job market, then you have to stand out in certain areas where not everyone is aware about. That will help you be strong from inside, right? Only working on your hard skills will not help until and unless you are as a person. initially it might help you get crack an interview, but after you get into that corporate world or any specific domain or any specific personal life, it will be very difficult for you to manage, because from within you are not aware about your own needs and wants, and you are not strong enough to take a decision because you are not aware about your strength and weaknesses. So as I've already emphasized for enough number of times, that self-awareness is really important. All right, so let's move on to the next point. How do we cultivate this? How to improve, or how to get that confidence or that self-awareness within ourselves? Let's have a look at it. Okay, so the first thing that you all need to do is pay attention to your thoughts, your words, your actions, your feelings that comes and goes in your mind. Okay, this is something that you can say is a part of being mindful, but this is also something that you need to do if you want to be someone who has awesome level of self-awareness. All right, how many times has it happened with you that you went to a social gathering, and maybe your friend or maybe your family member, someone from your family, they behaved in a certain way, and because of their behavior, you understood that they are not aware about the whole situation and surrounding, and because of that they behave in certain way, and that made you embarrassed. Imagine yourself in that position, right? Yes, I hope you are getting the point what I'm trying to say. So let's have a look at the ways in which we can cultivate self-awareness. All right, so first thing is pay attention to thoughts, feelings, words, and actions as you encounter certain different situations in your life. So that is the first step. That is a part of being mindful, right? The next thing is ask for feedback from trusted colleague or mentor or friend, right? So if you want to understand yourself better, see it from the lenses from those who are close to you and who understand you and who know about you, right? They spend a lot of time with you, they observe you, so they know exactly where you lack and where you are good at, so they can suggest you areas of improvement, and they can tell you your strengths so that you can harness them, you can utilize them for your own benefit, right? That was the second part. The third part is you have to practice mindfulness and self reflection. Now, what exactly is mindfulness? I don't have to say you this, because you all must be knowing that being aware about your own thoughts, words, and actions, as I just said in the first point, is something that comes under mindfulness. And there is a lot of whole different area of mindfulness. We have made videos. You can check them out over our official YouTube channel, the ODCH official YouTube channel. And there are a lot of different things in mindfulness that we are yet to explore. All right, so that is all about mindfulness. Self reflection, exactly, this is something you might confuse yourself. What exactly is self reflection, and how is it different from self awareness? So I would, this is a task for you to Google and search about the differences between self awareness and self reflection. All right, I leave this up to you. Okay, so the next thing is be open to learning and growth. All right, this is really very important, and this is something that I should highlight. Okay, so be open to learning and growth. Okay, if you are not open to learning, if you know that this is my weakness, yet I will not be working on it, then it will not help you in any way, right? If you know that this is my strength, and I can do a lot better if I focus on it, then you need to work on it, right? Without working, you cannot help yourself, right? So be open to learning, no matter what is your age, no matter what is your designation. After a certain point of time in our lives, most of us stop learning. That is the issue with our whole education system, that everyone tells us 10th के बाद लाइफ सेट है, 12th कर लो फिर लाइफ सेट है, इंजीनियरिंग कर लो फिर लाइफ सेट है, and this goes on and on. Everyone thinks that after a certain point of time we need to stop learning in order to enjoy our life. No, that can go hand in hand, that can go simultaneously with each other. Learning is something that goes on for for the whole of your life. The day you stop learning, is the day you stop growing, right? So be a lifelong learner is the next thing that I wanted to add here. All right. Yes. So that's it about how can we cultivate self-awareness. And of course there are a lot of different ways in which you can cultivate or develop self-awareness is by being observant. All right, being observant. Use your two eyes and two ears more than your single mouth, right? So observe through your eyes, observe, listen through your ears, and have develop patience, right? In this age of where we are lacking attention span, like we our attention span is has reduced like anything over the past few years. And in that particular thing you need to develop patience, right? After you develop patience, you will start observing various different things. You can start with reading a book and or listening to a podcast, right? So all of these are a part of it. Okay. Yes, last but not the least, I want to highlight one another thing. uh, so this is another thing that I want you to look at is a quote from Buddha. Yes. So what do you think you become? What do you feel you attract? What do you imagine you create? All right. So accordingly, take decisions regarding your own actions and observe your thoughts accordingly. You will be someone who is aware about their own selves, their surrounding, and things that are about to come. Okay, so with that, I would like to take a leave, and I would request all of you to think about this: developing skills, working on projects, having learned this particular tool. That those are all a matter of time, right? The day you decide that I have to do this, there is fixed period of time after which you are done, you will be done with it. But these soft skills, which will make you better as a person, are something like investments on yourself, right? The earlier you do, it gives you that compounding effect, and that reflects on your personality. All right. So with that, I would like to take a leave, and those of you who stayed till the end of this video, I would like to thank you for watching this video, this joining with us live. And if you're watching the replay of it, please type hashtag replay. I'm looking forward to sharing a different valuable lessons like these with you. Till then, I will take a leave. Take care of yourself and have a great time. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video once.